bunch of heat leeches, breeding in the utility section the other day. Not gonna be able to get that image out of my head for a while.
Look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass. It's depressing.
Sometimes it feels like the USC forgets we're out here. But there'd be no UC if it hadn't been for Mars.
She thinks you have to live in the moment.
Ah, but if one lives only for the moment, they can't see the forest for the trees, or the stars for the light.
But it's also a good point.
What say you to that, Joy?
Not every light is starlight.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. You've got to have at least half of your power in your shields. No.
You look like you need a hug. I like hugs, but not from strangers. Hi, I'm Renee, and I'm so bored. My mom and dad say not to talk to people I don't know, so I thought maybe I could talk to you, and then I know you, and I won't be so bored. See? Now we're friends! And my parents can't say I'm not allowed to talk to you. Anyway, what do you want to talk about? It's okay, I guess. It's better than living outside, because Mars can't support life outside and I'd die. But maybe it would be nice to live on another planet someday. I think I used to when I was a real little kid. And sometimes my mom and dad would take me to visit my grandma and grandpa in New Atlantis. I like to play with Taye sometimes. We come up with lots of games to play. Sometimes we listen to music or watch shows. But when he's not around, I like to draw. Sometimes I draw things and give them to people since they're so mopey all the time. It makes them smile. Actually, want to help me? I just drew these great pictures of Space Frog, but I can't go out right now. Can you help put them up for me? It's Space Frog from outer space, and he's a little frog character that I made up. I've never seen a real frog before, but I've seen pictures. Anyway, he lives in space and goes around to different planets helping people who are sad or need help. He's great. You will? Thank you, thank you, thank you! People are gonna be so happy. Here's a bunch of copies of the Space Frog drawing I made. You can post them in places where you think people will see them. Thank you so much!
It is illegal to transport plants or flight to Mars without going through a official UC channel or our transporting partners.
These are supposed to be luxurious condominiums? Ha, if you ask me, I find them to be rather underwhelming.
Learning to accept the truth of higher power is key to understanding.
I have a pen pal in New Atlantis. We've never met in person, but she's still one of my...
The Lux condos aren't anything special. But
Get me in trouble.
Ever been to Aquila? Those security uniforms are way cooler than anything we've got.
Return of the Interceptor broke box office records with its release. The latest Interceptor movie also set records in production.
Can you believe people used to think the nearby mountain was a face on the surface of Mars? Ridiculous, huh? Doesn't look anything alike.
How's the saying go? Show no mercy, leave no quarter? This life ain't easy, but here's the rules.
Hey, it's my personal savior. Thanks again for the assist. Hey, good to see you again. Still think there might be room for me on your crew? I'm a real expert in the gunner seat. Have to be, since I usually fly solo. I'll knock out any targets we come across. That's a promise. No worries. Plenty of work left to do in the solar system. Give me a shout if anything changes.
We have the tech to instantly jump across the universe. You think someone would have...
It's been a grind, for sure. I've been seeing a therapist lately.
Mars isn't forever.
Peace be with you.
This is right where I belong. Wish my family understood that.
Just put the pictures up where you think lots of people are going to see them. Hi, thanks for doing that for me. I wish I could do it myself, but having a friendly adult help me is almost as good. I know, right? Last time I did this, lots of people came over to tell me how much they loved it. I only hope these drawings stay up longer this time. Anyways, it's not much, but I got a little something for you as a thank you.
Mining's fair work, but you can't take it all so seriously, I always tell my mates. We're pulling rocks out of the ground, not building spaceships.
Welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor, mining director for the Deimos mining project here in scenic underground Sedonia. I could spare a minute or two to chat, so long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose. Oh, that! Oh, nothing to worry about. We do fracking on Mars with subterranean particle detonations. Those announcements are just to let people know when to expect them. Now, you probably felt the rumble when the detonations actually go off. That's all it is. Not too bad, eh? Basically, it's high-tech mining. We use immensely powerful controlled particle detonations deep underground to loosen up subterranean gases and other difficult-to-gather resources so we can harvest them. Sounds way more dangerous than it is. Probably. Actually, it's still pretty dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. Oh, come on, mate. It's perfectly safe. We're miles away, so all we get is a little jiggle now and again. Just make sure to hold the railing when going downstairs and you'll be fine.
Yep, that's me. Joined up with Deimos when I was just 17 as a mining gopher. Go for this, go for that, you know how it is. I worked hard, proved myself capable, and got the promotion to mining director about 6 years ago, after the old boss retired. Some of the older guys resent me, but I give everyone a lot of leeway as long as they meet their quotas. So that keeps them happy enough. Not so bad for one of the oldest mines in the settled systems. We struggle with the lack of decent equipment, but we work hard and make up for it. As I'm sure you know, we're responsible for supplying resources to Deimos Star Yards, which in turn is responsible for supplying UC naval vessels. That, among other major projects, makes us one of the United Colony's most important mining operations. The prestige and pay that comes with it almost makes up for being stationed at the arse end of the settled systems in the middle of nowhere.
Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great, but yeah, unfortunately all our mining contracts are filled right now.
Unless, maybe you could help me out with a job. Off the books. I love the enthusiasm. Now do yourself a favour and get to know some of the miners. It'll remind you what you're doing this for. Anyway, I'm getting off track. See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together like it used to. Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right? I've got a plan for solving our little problem, though. I'm getting there. First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yield so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some more. One standard quota should do. I need to know I can trust you with the easy stuff first. Yeah, don't you think I want to? Corporate sets the contracts and they're not giving out anymore, so we work with what we've got. Something to do with insurance, benefits, and other liabilities. So I don't make the rules. When you've got enough, drop it off in the bin over there for processing. Then come see me.
It is illegal to transport plant or animal life to Mars without going through official UC channels or our trade authority.
I can't imagine being stuck down here gathering rocks for a living when there's an entire universe to explore.
Thank you for your cooperation.
It's statistically obvious that we are.
You can make a real good living working in mines here.
Oh, well, should I see what the math says?
I swear, that warning klaxon still startles me every time.
Sidonia's not so bad. Honest work, good pay. I can't complain.
Used to think I was Vanguard material.
Plenty of havoc if left unchecked. You the courier? I've been expecting you. Parcel has your payment right here. Anything else you need?